What's going on, people? Let's go, baby. It is Thursday, November 11th. We're trading ES futures. It's another day, another dollar. We're trading 10 Apex eval accounts. Trying to get the 10 PA accounts. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it live on stream. How are y'all doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in. Market's about to open. We got 20 seconds. 20 seconds to market open. Then we're going to have some craziness. I mean, the last few days have been kind of choppy, slowly creeping up. If we take a look at the daily chart, we had super strong move up the last couple weeks. Or last week or so, and then the last 3-4 trading days have been pretty sideways, but like I said, just been slowly moving up. Honestly, any day now might be time for a pullback, in my humble opinion. We do have Powell speaking later today, so might be in for another choppy day. We'll see. Hopefully we get a little bit of movement. Let's go, baby squid. Bill, good morning as always. Mr. Axe Pain, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Moo Trades. All right, let's see if this trend channel holds up. If so, it would be third confirmation on the bottom side. Let's see. Definitely got to respect this little short-term correction though. So what I'm looking for here, before taking any long setup, is a break of this downtrend, break of this structure, move to a new extreme, move to a new low. Then I want to see a push above the EMA, and hopefully we can get a nice higher low above the EMA. Got our first trade for the day. But who knows? We might just start working lower. We'll see. I mean, yesterday, to start off the day, was really just like a 20-point range today. In the overnight, we traded from 43.90 up to 44.13, 23-point move. So yeah, not too much movement as of late. But as we know, markets can change on a dime. Today's a new day. Doesn't mean we have to follow what happened yesterday. So we're on our toes, baby. Ball every day 30. Hit that like button. You heard the man? Or did you hear the man? Did you hear the man or did you read the man? Or did you read what the man said? Hit that like button, baby. Let's go. Alright, and yeah, we are making that significant push down. So that downtrend definitely is valid now. I want to respect it even more now that it's so concise, playing perfectly off that. 1 second. Ooh, had to quickly sneeze for a bit, but let's see if we draw this as a range, we might just be at that midline. Approaching the midline of the day. Could just be this was a little short-term move up, break, 2 legs to a new high. We did have some news, unemployment news, come around right this area. Okay, looks like we're working lower, at least at the moment. All right, we got 6 likes in here, baby. That's a new record. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, so we're having that first slight break in that downtrend we got drawn. Let's see how we react to this midline we got. To this midline that we know comes into play a lot. So once again, had this move down, break. Basically, we already had a new extreme, technically, with this one bearish bar. Now we're making another attempt at a new extreme, perfectly at the midline. And here we go down. There we go. Essentially took out this low right here. Might be time to work all the way down to 44 or 43.90, that low of the overnight session, but we'll see. We'll see. Mr. Ball every day 30. Now I learned from YouTube, just watching YouTube videos, and most of all from trading myself. The best way to learn is to trade. The best way to learn is to trade, have experience in these markets, because no matter what strategy you're using out there, the only way to actually learn it is by doing it. You can't learn it from reading something. You can't learn it from watching a video. You can learn the basics. You can it definitely helps to get a course or to learn from somebody else, but at the end of the day, if you want to be a good trader, that's up to you. It's all up to you. I'm gonna widen this little downtrend because it looks like we're not losing any steam really. Like, that's another thing about, Mac, for example. He teaches you the basics, but when it comes to like trend channels, you have to learn from your experiences. So sometimes you might have your trend like this where it has the break, new low. That might be a possibility. It might be right, but my intuition, just my experience, is telling me, okay, we approached the midline. We really didn't have any hesitation. We are still making new lows. We're still inching down. So now I'm gonna widen that little downtrend. We're still moving down. So no reason to believe that we already had a break, had a new low, and it's time for a reversal. Let's go, baby. Appreciate that, Ball every day 30. I'm the best on you. I'm the best in the world. That's my mindset. But really, I've been displaying it. I've been doing the last, how long have we been streaming? About a month and a half, I'd say. We've been at a very, very high win rate. Just with these freaking Apex accounts. I wish I was just using my own accounts. That's what I was trading my own accounts before doing the live streaming, but decided, you know what? Let me try to come back and do a little Apex challenge. And that's another thing about live streaming and doing these prop firm challenges. It adds another element to trading. So had a couple big red days and just blew some accounts. So now I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me go in with 10 accounts and see how it works. But we've been doing good, so hopefully we can get to the PAs. Then once we get to the PAs, it'll be great peace of mind, because I'm just gonna be trading one contract per account. It'll be very, very not easy on the mind, but easier on the mind, because then we don't have that time pressure, the time pressure to really pass an account, you know. I appreciate that. Axe Payne, thank you. Okay, now it's looking like we're getting that first official break of this little concise downtrend we got. But we've moved so far down. Doesn't mean that we've moved too far down to where I'm thinking, okay, let's start working higher. I'm just thinking, man, this 43.90 level is looking very, very possible. Because also, if we look at yesterday's close, where did we technically close yesterday? Right around, basically right around where we are at right now, to be honest. I mean, this is 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, essentially right where we ended up trading to. And we're still going lower. So now we officially had a break, move to a new low. Doesn't mean that we're done going lower. It might just be a little trap, but reason to be a little hesitant. Nimas. Why'd I start streaming? Man, it's more fun this way. Trading can get a little boring when you're by yourself, but also I've always been someone who has been under like some sort of pressure when I'm trying to perform, like mostly athletics. So I'm a runner, like I'm used to running against a lot of people and racing in front of family, like in front of supporters, in front of crowds. And honestly, you kind of get that same pressure when you're live streaming, to where, you know what, like you can look at it as, man, maybe this might be too much pressure of like having everything shown online and kind of having to just display everything for an online audience. Or you could look at it as, you know what, it just will force me to perform even better than normal. And I've been doing really well. I mean, we haven't been doing well on the PA account, so honestly, it doesn't even matter, but we'll get there. We'll get to the PAs. We'll just wait. We'll be patient. We'll get some nice payouts. We just gotta wait, be patient, not force anything, and it'll be live on YouTube. All right, finally getting the first pullback to that EMA after we had that significant move down. But once again, we are at the midline of the day, so anything could happen here. It's just an area of a lot of back and forth. So it's definitely a tough spot right now because we're at the midline. There's no clear direction because we already had this move down. We had the slight break, move to a new low. There's no real reason to think that we're going back higher. So really, might be just going sideways for a little bit. But we'll see. I just don't really see any reason to go long or short right now. Unless there's also the possibility where this is the correct downtrend and this was officially the first break, and we're still looking to take out 43.96.5, this swing low here. And that's definitely a possibility because, I mean, the way we had it drawn before, usually after such a strong move down, you don't just get this slight break and a move to a new low. It usually looks something like this, where you have more of a break, and that was that move to the EMA. So I usually say don't bend the trend, but in this case, it looks like this is the first official break. So let's see if we get another pullback to that EMA. Let's take a look at the low of yesterday. Low of yesterday is all the way down. I mean, it looks like all the way down, but it's really not that far. It's 43.75. So, I mean, we got about 20 points to go. It's possible we get down there. Yeah, so it looks like we're approaching that swing low we just made. Once we take that out, if we take that out, let's see what happens. Okay, I want to see another pullback. I want to see another pullback to this EMA. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, Snake Eye, let's go. What's going on? What's going on, Snake Eye? What's going on, everyone? Okay, so got about basically one more tick to this low. I want to see another pullback though. I want to get a chance to enter in on this market. I want to have some fun. Come on now. Okay, and we officially made a new low. So that looks more accurate to me, where we had this move down. This was the first break of the structure. We're moving lower. But now the fact that we're moving very quickly and I don't know, with some momentum, we might just have an even wider trend like this. So yeah, it's like these moments where your intuition really comes into play and really makes the difference. So I mean, I might be right, I might be wrong, but because we had such a strong leg down, for now I'm gonna keep this wider term trend as the correct one. Because we still, for a couple of reasons, because we're still moving down and we shot down in a significant way, but also because we still have room to the lows of the day, and that's an obvious target. about the midline from yesterday morning. Smash that like button. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. $43.90 area? Yeah, for sure. $43.90 is an obvious target. Just the low of the overnight session. All right, so tempting short right here. We're getting a lower high. Third confirmation of this trend channel. Nah, not a great bar. So ideally, we'd get another pullback to this EMA. That's what I want to see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get a pullback. Let's give her a chance. Let's give us a chance to go short. Come on now. Come on now. I mean, going back, let's see if this is the correct downtrend. It's possible, yeah. Times like these where it's not black and white. Trading is not black and white. So it's two possibilities where we had this move down, break, move to new low, or we could just be still in this downtrend. But honestly, because there's a lot of space on the top side, bottom side here, a lot of blank space. For now, I'm going to keep it as this is the correct trend. We had the break. We had to push lower, but now we're potentially reversing. Even though I still think we're targeting 43.90. Yeah, now it makes more sense that this is the correct analysis because we're having such a push, such a strong push up. But once again, it is a slightly confusing area simply because we're approaching that midline. I mean, it's possible the range is really like this as well. So we'll see. We'll see if we get a chance to go long. Could be time to just start working back to the highs. So we do have a lot of support at this area. 1, 2, the third bounce at this 43.94, 43.95 level. I'm gonna get my orders prepared if we work hard here. So ideally, I'd see a break below that bearish bar that just printed. Test that this EMA. Let's see if we can get it though. So it's trades like this where we're not quite touching the EMA that give me some hesitation. So in here, okay, now we're having that break below. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. Is that at all possible that this is the correct downtrend? Not really. I don't think so. So depending on how this bar closes, if we finish bullish, I'm gonna go long. A little sideways for me, a little doji bar, unfortunately. So it's a no-go for me. It's a no-go for me, but context-wise, not a bad trade to think we're going higher. At least to 4401.25. This double top here, really triple top. Okay, and there's that break above. Let's see, if you went long above this signal bar, if it would have worked out. I'm pretty sure it will. We just need one more tick, and a lot of short sellers will be trapped. All right, there we go. So if we're looking at this little move up, we had a break, new high. We're approaching the midline. But it might just be time to go higher. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. How do we react? But I would have went long right here if this had been a better signal bar. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. We'll get one soon. Okay, it looks like we're making another higher low right at the midline. Let's see how bullish this move really is. Or is it a little fake out and then we're still working to 43.90. We'll see. So another doji looking bar, a little hesitation. No clear direction right now. That's what happens when you get to the midline. So what do? We just wait. Now we wait on our hands and let the market tell us what it's going to do. All right, and here we go. Here we go. I guess this move really is pretty bullish. So now we look at this as a wider uptrend. And till we have a... Okay, now we're getting some volatility. Let's go. We're getting some volume. Come on now. It's moving too slow for my liking. Let's get some movement. It is a FOMC day. I mean, Powell is speaking later, so... Days like today, you usually are a little bit sideways. Hopefully we can actually get some trades in. But we don't want to... Definitely don't want to force any trades. That's what you do not want to do. All right, and it looked like we were very bullish. Now it looks like we're very bearish, but that's what happens in these range days. You don't know what's going to happen, but then eventually there will be a clear trade. Let's see if we have a measured move. If that's one leg. Basically 2 legs up. Essentially 2 legs up. Strong level, we just... Oh, had a break on the monthly downtrend. The monthly downtrend? I don't know if there is a monthly downtrend. Doesn't look like a very valid downtrend to me. I mean, this is a daily chart. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, I don't see the break. If this is what you're looking at. Okay, so we had 1 leg up, or 1 leg up, 2 legs up. Looks like we could be getting a lower high here. So I'm still not abandoning this 43.90 area. Still a possibility that we work down there. But right now, nothing too certain. Like, you could potentially have this as your uptrend. To me, it looks like 2 legs up. Something like this. We had this first move up, had the break, had the strong exhaustion move to a new high. Now it might be time to start working lower again. But let's take a look at the daily chart again. I mean, what overall downtrend are you looking at? Are you looking at this? Something like that? On the daily, you can make a million different trends, though. I don't trust those kind of trends on the daily chart. Oh, it's on NQ you're looking at. Okay. All right. Maybe we're working lower again. This might have just been a little fake out. This move up, 2 legs up. Might be time to work lower. Back to 43.90. If we take a look at this and we rearrange the range, could be where we were just bouncing out the midline previously. Yeah, looks like we're going lower. How we all doing in the chat? If you guys are new to the channel, let me know. Let me know in the comments. If this is your first time watching, leave me a little comment. Let's have a little conversation. All right, tempting lower high here. We are far away from the EMA, but it is a trap if it does trigger and we get below 43.96. Counting from this high, it's our second attempt to go higher. All right, we're in the trade. Okay, and there we go. There we go. Caught that move. Caught it quickly. Let's see if we can get a runner in. Come on. Don't take our runner out. Don't take our runner out. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. That's why you got to be quick with it sometimes. All right, let's see. Can we get a nice runner? Can we move down to this 43.90 area without taking out our stop? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's catch a nice move. Okay, there we go. Now we're working with a little bit of a nice feeling to have, where you have some free money on the table. Don't gotta stress about moving your stop. Let's just let it ride. If we get taken out, we get taken out. But we caught it right before it happened. So we were in and out literally in a matter of a couple seconds. All right. We're getting to that new low. Basically made a new low of the day. Took out that overnight low. The real question is, where do we take this runner out? Or do we let it ride? Do we let it ride? Because that's another tough thing about these Apex accounts. It's a live trailing threshold. So where my account is right now, where we went how many points in the green? 89.27 points. So that's $350 up. But it means the trailing threshold also went up 350. So might be smart to take the runner out here, but might be smart to let it ride. We'll see. All right, we're having that first push above a bar in this downtrend. So if we work lower, if we make a lower high, I'm gonna trail my stop one tick above any swing high. So if we work lower here, I'm gonna trail it right at 43.91.25. Let's go lower. Let's go lower, baby. Let's lock in some profits. Hopefully we can actually get some of these profits. But let's see. Hopefully it doesn't come take us out. But it's possible it might. It's possible it might. It would suck if it did. Hopefully we catch at least like half of this move. Come on, man. Come on. Let's work lower. Don't give the bulls that easy of a way out. Just buying at the bottom blindly. Let's take out these lows again. Come on. All right, we're at least going to get a little bit out of this move. At least 2.75 points. So it's not a crazy amount, but at least something. If we get taken out, we might just start working lower again. Because I mean, if we're paying attention to this downtrend, this is the first break. I'm still looking at this new low as a target. Let's go. Let's go. Let's work lower, baby. Squeeze the same to take out the runner. Do we take it out? Do we take it out or do we let it ride? Do we take it out or let it ride? I want to see if we take out this low 43.88.75. I want to see how we react if we keep working lower, which I think we will. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's work lower. Let's work lower. Come on now. All right, so if we do break below this area, might cause a lot of pain for some buyers who have their stops one tick below the low of the day. So let's see. Haven't quite broken below that area. We touched exactly. Come on, let's work lower, man. What's up with this? Stop playing around. It's time to take out this low. Come on. Can't make it that easy for the longs. Can't make it that easy. I'm curious if we... Let's see. If we extend this range to where it encompasses the low of yesterday and high of today. Basically, the low of the previous range we had drawn is the midline, so it might just be a even bigger range that we're playing right now. Is it possible we got an even wider downtrend as well? Is it? Maybe. Might be possible. Yeah, we might just have another range coming into play. We might really just be at the midline. But we might take our runner out. All right, we're one tick away. One tick away, unfortunately, from taking it out. I really wanted to see a break of the low. Okay, unfortunately, nothing too crazy of a runner. But at least more than a little scalp. So left a little bit of money on the table. How much did we leave? $4.5 points, roughly. Nothing too crazy. Nice to catch a quick move like that, regardless. But let's see how we react here. Let's see if we work higher. Take a look at the accounts. 1,500 in profit per account. We got to get it to 3K. So there's only a third day of trading the accounts. We have to trade at least 7 days. So in the next 4 days, we got to try to get 1,500 in profit. So 1,500 divided by 4, about 375 per day. The markets do love a failed breakout. I will agree with you there. And what do we have here? What do we have here? Are we going to get a higher low? Not quite, not quite. Ideally, we'd break below this area, then push higher. Okay, there's that break. How are we going to react right now? So I don't particularly like this higher low simply because you'd be going long right into the high of the move. And it'd be an engulfing bar. But let's see. If we break above this bar, it'll be a nice higher low, theoretically, after failed breakout. But it could just be a little trap. Could just be a trap. All right, peace out, Squeeze. Peace out. Have a good one. Have a good one, my brother. Yeah, so this higher low didn't even trigger. I'm still not convinced we're going higher. I'm still leaning towards us taking out these lows. Yeah, and there's that push. It's possible we got a little micro trend like this. Move to new extreme. A lower high is a tempting setup. if you're leaning, if you're biased towards the downside. Yep, and now is where we look like we're going to take out the lows. So I wish we still had a runner in, but there we go. There's that final move I was looking for. So now it really might be the time where we bounce. Or it might be the time where we rocket lower. But either way, risky spot to take a trade. Again, some chop in this area. As expected, I mean, we're at the low of the potential range. But also, there's definitely a lot of traders out there thinking we're still working lower to the low of yesterday. I might be one of them, but let's see. If we had a measured move here, if this is one big leg down, this is a second leg down. It's essentially two legs. But doesn't mean that we're done working lower, but it's a possibility. So here's that lower high I was talking about. Lower high. It's essentially one leg here as well. Two legs up. Lower high, kind of confirming that we might be going lower, but it's a little choppy. No clear direction. So I'm gonna stay out of it. Yeah, so if you took this lower high right here, you might have screwed yourself over. Yeah, so there we go. We trapped a lot of short sellers right there. But I'm gonna get my order prepared here. It might be a double trap. Might be a double trap. Let's see. If we reverse down, I'm gonna look to go short. It'll be first, second entry long failure, also a first, second entry short. Yeah, so if we trigger, I'm gonna take this as a little double trap here. I think if we take out this little swing low, we'll be good. Okay, we reached the scalp. We didn't tick through it. We need one more tick lower, and we'll be good. All right, there we go. Can we catch a nice runner this time? Let's do it. I think if we break below this area, it might be time. Okay, we broke below. Come on, baby. Let's have that push down. Let's have that push down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Possibility of a wider, nah, not really. Yet. But essentially, the reason I took that trade is because usually, if we're in a healthy range, we should have already been trading up after this break, move to a new low. The fact that we had two more attempts at this EMA, two more pushes lower, EMA still held, nice bearish bar, gave me a reason to think, okay, maybe this range isn't as healthy as we thought after all. All right, no runner, but at least we got a nice little scalp. But I'm still keeping an eye on the low of yesterday as a potential downside target, 43.75. Look, we might make another lower high here. It's possible that this is a wider term downtrend. It's just still sideways, but let's see how this price action reacts to the EMA again. All right, I'm gonna go short again. I think we're going lower. EMA held once again. Bearish looking bar. Let's trap some longs. I don't see the reasoning to go long right now. We got to break below. We are going short right into the lows of the day. We got to break below to fill our scalp. But everything's pointing lower. Making lower highs. It's another lower high. Same sort of logic as the last trade. Can we make another scalp? Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? One more tick, one more tick. Really, two more ticks, then we'll get filled. Can we go lower? Can we go lower? All right, there we go. Come on, baby. Let's get a run. Let's catch a move. Let's catch a move, man. Let's go. Okay, no runner, but nice day today. 3-0. 3 shorts. And the accounts are looking good. So almost 1900 in profit. Look, we might be making another lower high right here. Look at this. Look at this move. Look at this move. I'm telling you, when you see these bars stacked, little hesitation, but we're holding at the EMA, making clear lower highs. Every time we reach the EMA, it's a nice, very bearish bar. Usually means we're going lower. Okay, but let's take a look at the accounts again. We're about 1900 in profit. We got to make 1100. We got 4 more days to do it if we're trying to meet it at the minimum amount of time. So about 275 per day if we want to be consistent. I mean, today about almost 700 in profit after the commissions. Let's see if you took this lower high. Let's see if this one would have worked out, because it is further away from the EMA compared to what we took. But man, maybe I should have been scalping for 2 points. Could have doubled the profits. But 3-0. We're making these accounts work with the 5 contracts. I'm gonna call it a day right there. We'll be back tomorrow. But that's gonna wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in. Moo Trades, baby. Let's go. We on the way. Let's go. All right. See y'all tomorrow morning.